What is up, y'all? It is your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the building for a recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 9, Episode 18. Let's get into it. This episode pretty much starts off with Noelle, which is Cynthia's daughter. She is practicing for the cargo fashion show that Cynthia's lined with her, what are they, travel bags, so that's pretty much what's going on with that. Noelle has a nice little walk on her, and I like Noelle. Kind of like out of all the kids on this show, I just feel like she's the most, I don't know, it's like she's more relatable than everybody else. Everybody else is, Riley, I don't wanna go. What was that song, y'all? She was singing that damn song. I forgot that damn song Kandi had made for her. Just very monotone. I don't know. But anyways, y'all, that's what not Riley, Noelle is doing her walk. So next, Sheree, Cairo walking. Cairo is cute, but I don't see him being a model really, because he seems kind of, his walk wasn't all that good. I just feel like Cynthia and them should have gave him a few more pointers. And Sheree got her ass in there asking for compensation. Sheree, this is his first job. You better be so lucky that Cynthia's even being a good friend to you and letting him walk in her show. She probably could have got anybody. She's letting your son start out. It's like Sheree always tries to be more, you guys, than what she is. She's always trying to get more than what she needs. She's did it with Bob. She's did it, and I'm not even really talking about the child support, because I do feel he should have paid the child support, but I just feel like she's just greedy. She's always trying to get, do more. Look at that house and shit. Look at the She by Sheree. Everything is let me get more. Let me be more than what I am, so I can act like I'm important. Whatever. So that's pretty much what's going on with that. And when she asks about compensation, Cynthia, they shot back to a clip where Cynthia was saying, well, he'll get a bag, and she's kind of getting smart in this scene, talking about well, I'm not worried about all the other models, I'm worried about my son. And Cynthia kind of rolling her eyes and shit. If I was Cynthia, I would have checked Sheree's ass right there, bitch. He will get a bag, and that will be it. Don't ask me no more about it. I wouldn't even keep fucking with Sheree. And the kids, they exchange numbers, because I guess Noelle is going to be helping Cairo with his walk, which he needs help. It's like he lacks confidence. So, he's a cute kid, but hopefully he'll get it together enough to be a model. And Cynthia was looking like, hold up now, I want this to be professional. She see them exchanging numbers. So, I don't know, maybe these two may, have a little young romance. We don't know. They will look cute together. Next, we have silly ass Porsha. She is on the phone. Y'all know I like Porsha, but y'all also know there is some shit about Porsha I don't like. I feel like she acts very young and very silly when it comes to stuff. She's on the phone with Phaedra. She has her computer in front of her talking about how she's getting a baby nump together for the guy Todd that she's seeing. Porsha, why the fuck can't you get married, be in love, and have a baby like that? You're trying to have this baby for all the wrong reasons, and it's just going to blow up in your face. And what's very interesting with Porsha is the guy Todd actually seems like a really good guy, and she's putting him all through this, but she never put Cordell through all this shit, so it's really stupid. But yeah, she's talking about how her and Todd has been talking about babies and baby names and stuff like that, so she just want to make sure she's covered just in case she gets pregnant before she gets married. First the fuck off, bitch, you are in control of that. You are sitting up here basically saying, I want to try to have this baby before we get married, and then I could see her trying to get out of the marriage. Just want this baby. You got a good man in front of you, Porsha. He's a good guy. Trust me, I can tell. I like the guy top for her. I think he's very respectful. He's definitely a step up from Cordell. Probably not as far as money for Porsha, but you can't have it all in this world. You know, you go have to settle on a few things. You making your own coin, so go and just try to marry and be with this man. He seemed like he cares about you. But she up here, talking to Phaedra about this bullshit. Phaedra really don't want to hear this shit. She's over it. She's like, just send me the paperwork. I'll look over it. And then Phaedra ends up getting off the phone with her. I don't know if Phaedra hung up, but I would have hung up on Porsha's stupid ass. Bitch, be like everybody else. Get married. Well, first, get to know the man again. Get married, had a baby, and be done with it. If you don't want to get married, then be settled into your relationship and have your baby. Period. So next we have Kenya and her cousin comes over, Shay. Shay had noticed Kenya didn't have no damn doorbell. Matt probably yanked that fucking doorbell out from that house. He been yanking everything else. They sitting up here talking, and I am just so done with Kenya, you guys. I'm done with her ass. Done with her. I'm sick of this shit of, oh, well, I still want to be friends with Matt. Bitch, if the relationship is over, it's over. What the fuck is there to talk about? So anyway, she's telling Shay how she threw the divorce party for Phaedra and Cynthia and how Phaedra didn't like it. And, you know, she's just like, oh, well, I trusted her. And Kenya, your problem is that you read too much into stuff. You know, Phaedra was being cool with you, and that's what I said to a lot of people. I did not like Phaedra being cool with her because I knew that Kenya would take it the wrong way because that's how Kenya is. You cannot be shooting one-on-one scenes with her. Kenya would make it into the biggest deal ever, acting like y'all about to be best friends. Because that's how Kenya gets down. So I'm sick of that shit. She tells her about Matt. And it was funny how Kenya tried to tell her, oh, well, I want us to be cool again like Cynthia and Peter. Bitch, Cynthia and Peter actually have a respectable relationship compared to you and Matt and all this soap opera shit y'all got going. Every time we think we're done seeing Matt, he pops the fuck up on our screen. Like, bitch, let it go. I'm 31 years old, you guys. And I ain't got time. I don't even have Kenya's money and shit. And I would definitely not have time for a motherfucker like Matt. You know it. I can't deal with somebody kicking my shit in. So why does Kenya have all this time? Bitch, you nearing 50. Let it go and move the fuck along. And you guys, I don't care what nobody say. Their whole storyline, their relationship was fake. And it was for a storyline. That's all it was for. It's some bullshit. So... okay, so who the fuck is next? Next we have, look like it's gonna be either Kandi or Cynthia. I'm actually watching this, you guys, because I like to go scene by scene, so I got it on mute, and I'm watching it as I talk to you guys. Okay, so, let's get to Kandi. Yeah, that look like who's first. Yeah, Kandi. Let's get to Kandi. Kandi is at Mama Joyce's house, I believe. All the sisters are there. They're asking her how the vacation went, and the one mentioned that don't none of the girls like her. What was very interesting with this is Kandi did not mention that her and Phaedra, her and Porsha kissed, and Porsha said that she was going to eat her out. Kandi, why you didn't get into all of that? You normally tell your mother and your aunts everything else. So anything that you know is going to make you look bad or be seen in a bad light, you don't want to talk about that. So they pretty much, you guys, just cook up some food. Todd ends up coming. They're asking her, are they going to be compensated? And Todd letting them know, hey, we ain't going to make no money from the restaurant in a few years. So that's pretty much what happened with that, y'all. They end up eating little baby Ace like he was eating some chicken, too. Next, we got Phaedra. What the fuck did Phaedra have on, you guys, when she met with Cynthia? Like, I didn't understand it. Like, what the fuck is that about? It looked like a bra, and got her, I don't know. her midsection is damn near out. I like what Cynthia had on. I did not like Cynthia's hair in this scene. It just looked ratty. But anyways, they get together and they're talking, and Cynthia just wants to know what's up. Why did you turn on Kenya like that? Why are you so mad about this divorce party? You know, I didn't want to do it either, but I don't feel like she had ill intentions, and that's how I felt too. And Phaedra was like, yeah, but, you know, nobody wants to celebrate divorce, and, you know, that I was in my feelings about it. That's how I felt, and I'm just looking like, we get it, Phaedra, but your relationship is over. You could have just joined in and be done with it. Like, if I'm done with somebody, I get what Phaedra is saying, you know, a divorce is a sad time, but if you, I know that Phaedra is over Apollo. She should be. So, yeah, I mean, you may not have liked what the party stood for, but just participate and move the fuck along. Hopefully she don't try to be cool with Kenya no more. That way Kenya don't get too comfortable. So anyway, you know, they just end up talking or whatever, and Cynthia mentions to her, oh, well, Porsha told us that your divorce was final. And Phaedra is like, oh, well, Porsha mentions a lot, doesn't she? And I'm looking like, Phaedra, shut the fuck up. You are on a reality show. We all know that your divorce is final. Now they're in the news saying it's not final. So whatever, like, it's public knowledge. And then you sitting up here, you know, oh, I'm a private person. How the fuck you gonna be private on a reality show? Phaedra is full of shit at times, you guys. With some of the shit that she say, it don't make no sense. So I don't get why she was upset that Porsha read that text to them. I didn't understand it. I mean, they gonna find out everything anyway. So ain't no big deal. Next we got stupid ass Porsha. Oh, she looks so cute in her confessional, but the dumb shit that's about to come out of her mouth. I like when she had that black one in her confessional. Todd is over there. I noticed he was all on her ass, y'all. All in the back of her when he came in. He sits down, reading his stupid ass baby nump, you guys. I am not going to spend a lot of time on it. He just basically disagrees on her on the whole thing, and he doesn't want to sign it. He realized he doesn't have any rights or any say in it, and he basically gets up to leave, you know, and I would have just left too. Porsha is very silly. This is exactly what I don't like about Porsha. I would like to see some maturity next season. You too fucking old, bitch. You are 35. Her and Kenya, in a way, they one and the same, because they too fucking old for some of the shit that they say and do. It's just ridiculous. So, who do we got coming up next? We have Noelle. They show her as trying to parallel park. They're at the event for the fashion show, getting ready. Cynthia had some badass hair in. I need to find that wig she got, because I want it myself. It looks so good. They waiting on Cairo's ass to get there. You know, his ass is running late. And everybody's getting ready and shit. Cairo asked, this is like one of his first big things, and he's running late, but she ended up calling Sheree. Sheree said, oh, should have been there. You know, this traffic is crazy. So Cairo, you know, getting his makeup done. Noelle is all in his face. Next, they show Noelle serving it on the runway, honey. Noelle did a good job. Cairo, in my opinion, looked very stiff, and he needs to work on his walk and maybe having some more confidence. And Kenya and Kandi, they're all talking after the show, saying how it was a good show. I liked where they had the show. I thought it was very different. Everybody else was saying it was kind of hot and ghetto, but it looked kind of cool in there. So, you guys, that's pretty much what happened as far as that. Next, we have, we got this bullshit with Matt and Kenya's ass that gets on my nerves. Oh, they're actually last, so we gonna get to their ass in just a minute. Let's get to it. Next, we have Phaedra first. Phaedra and Johnny, they meet with another attorney. Johnny is basically saying that a mother's love was his idea, and the whole old lady gang restaurant was his idea, his concept. Kandi pretty much took it and ran with it. She first agreed to do everything with Johnny, and then some months later said she wants to do this with Todd, and Johnny feels some type of way about it. Phaedra is there catching all the tea on it. A lot of people felt like Phaedra was being shady, but she is. Let's be honest, she is. Because if you really